Welcome back to the PE All Stars. Another episode.
Yeah,
man, we got some great things we talking about this week, man.
catfish, asparagus, and
Walleye, all of that.
ramen noodles.
That ramen you like, ain't it, Bone?
Yeah, beef flavor.
Yeah, you said you was a beast with that ramen though, man.
Yeah.
This dude was trying to have a ramen noodles cook-off.
I do cook the best ramen noodles in the country.
They got a competition for that, like the hot dog eating contest?
What is it, the ramen noodle off?
The noodle off. The noodler. The noodle championships. Yeah. You say beef? Beef is your go-to, huh?
Yeah.
You don't do none of the exotic flavors? You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I really like shrimp.
Hey, man, you can do
Some of that walleye.
You can do a noodle challenge on YouTube.
Hey, you know what'd be dope if you did it? Eat the noodles crunchy.
That's not cool.
Yeah, I think I gotta agree with the youngin on that one. That's not cool.
What's wrong with that, man?
Who wants to eat on dry noodle?
That's wrong in so many ways, bro.
Yeah, that's my bad.
Oh, man. Y'all listening to PE All Stars, man. Shucking and jiving. Not allowed. Really?
That's crazy.
Hey, moving forward, I know we low key right now on a budget, but we got fines coming for that, bro.
Yeah, that's my bad, man. But you know what makes it even funnier? Is you emailing me.
Hey, I can't help you. Got the slow service. I know that was at least 30 minutes ago. You know what I'm saying? Delay. But anyway, yeah, man. PE All Stars, episode number 2. It's like that. You know what I'm saying? Can you get with it? Oh, what? You more of a what's the other Usher song? The one you were singing the other day?
Yeah, Let It Burn.
Let It Burn. No, it wasn't Let It Burn. What was the other one he was singing? He was singing to it. He was into it, too. Oh, man, what was the song, dog? Man, you know you're an Usher dude.
Man, we need to be talking about this show, man.
Yeah, don't try to change the
Flacco
subject,
and
man.
Flacco got Ushered out the game.
Flacco got ushered out the game.
Nice segue. Oh, wow. They gonna hate us for that one, though, man. That was not as impressive of a hit as I thought it was gonna be.
No, it was.
Although it did, you know, the weird, lazy kind of bonkers hits are the ones that put people out, and that was one of those hits. It looked like it was a joke how the dude fell on him.
Cheap shot. That's what it was.
And then everybody was like reacting to it. Oh, it was too late of a hit, and I was like, well,
It was a late hit.
man, he wasn't down. He was trying to.
He was in the motion to slide. He was already down, basically.
It looked like he was trying to milk them extra inches, man.
It looked like he was down to me.
Looked like he was trying to get that first, man.
Looked like that man was sitting down.
I don't get that, man. Like, I mean, I understand we protecting people's brains and bodies and all that, but I thought that was a okay.
It's not.
So I'm the only one over here.
Yes.
I'm over here standing by myself.
Yeah, on that one. You
All by myself. I'm with it, man. You know, I stand alone, strong on this one. Then I think Flacco should have got down earlier.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Just like you probably thought, what his name is, perfect, kicking folks in the head. You think that's perfectly?
Now that dude right there, I have no. My mama told me don't put your feet on nobody. So you know what I'm saying?
Who's that?
Dude, ain't that his name?
Antonio Brown?
Perfect for the
Bengals. Yeah.
Antonio Brown kicked somebody in the head, too.
Yeah, he was trying. Hey, that was funny though. He was trying to hurdle the dude, and he was like, "Oh, this ain't gonna work." So, yeah.
It wasn't a double foot drop kick to the head.
Nah, this dude like pogo stick kicked somebody while he was on the game. Nah, I'm not with that, man. The kicking, the stomping, and all that. But again, man, It's a gladiator sport. And I understand they trying to soften it up and all that, but it's a gladiator sport. So you can't do too much softening up to it. You just gotta understand you in a gladiator sport. I'm standing alone and strong on that too, huh?
Yeah, I mean I understand. It's a sport where it's constant knocking and banging. So
man, you getting paid to run full speed
into somebody. You make it sound kind of different now.
Hey, man, I mean this is what's the demolition derby for bodies, you know?
Yeah, that's correct.
And I mean, let's be for real. Like we all played sports, PE all stars here. You know what I'm saying? The best of the best on the PE field. Come on, man. Coaches love that on the sideline. You gonna have to bleep me out, but knock his dick in the dirt.
I mean, in PE we played flag football, so
you don't count.
In physical education, but like PE in school, we played flag football.
You don't count, man. Yeah. We played throw up and get bust,
and not in PE in school.
We played throw up and get bust, and then when you got home, you made it even worse.
Matter of fact, what is that? 'Cause they probably don't know.
Well, you call it something else now. What y'all call it?
We call it the same thing.
No, I thought y'all
throw
called
up
it.
Get bust.
What was he called when you was down there throwing the ball to him?
Oh, Moss.
Oh yeah, Moss. I don't know what that is. What is that?
It's like one person throw the ball up. You got two people. One is a wide receiver, and one is basically a cornerback. You got a quarterback, and the wide receiver run a route, and they throw it up, and whoever catches it, they mossed on you.
Oh no! See, throw up and get bust is you can have 5 to 15 dudes or more playing at once, and you toss the ball up in the air, and you prove your manliness, your manhood. It's a rite of passage. You go get that ball, and you run as fast and as hard as you can.
Because 14 guys coming after you.
Full speed. Yeah. We've dug up plenty backyards, pile driving each other from back and forth, And then this guy right here, he was the king of, there's this thing called sideline bus, where if you were playing two-hand touch, if you were the dude that ran trying to tiptoe the sideline opened you up to be tackled. Well, in our neighborhood, they took it a little bit further. Car line bus. So if you're playing football in the street and there's a row of cars parked on the side of the road and you tippy-toeing by those cars, you can be
on somebody's car. Yeah, man, them was the good old days, man.
So, yeah, two-hand touch and all that. We only played that in the streets.
Yeah.
But y'all played it in the grass.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, I guess that was a long way to go around the thing to talk about Flacco actually getting concussed by the young man. What's his name? Kilo?
But y'all not giving him his props.
Who? The dude that
Joe Flacco. You never ever play against a hitter like that. You don't know what that feels like.
Hey, man.
Kiko, what his name is, Alonzo?
Kiko Alonzo. Hey, man. You right. But me being on this platform gives me the okay to talk about it because I can imagine what it felt like because I played PE football.
No.
And I played outside with maniacs with no pads.
Good old days.
I mean, come on, man. We talking about no mouthpiece, no knee pads, no shoulder pads, no helmets. We was just hidden.
The street.
In the streets or in the backyard, man. Digging holes in the ground with each other, man. And then, like, I would love when you, like, tick somebody off to where you psych them out to where they want to get the ball every time you throw it up in the air. Mm-hmm. Oh boy, that one dude that's just give it back to me, give it back. Give it back to me, and everybody's like, "Give it to him, give it to him."
Hey, you don't even throw it up; you just throw it to him.
Yeah. So I kind of do. You know what I'm saying? I kind of do know what's going on there. And my thing is, if you trying to milk the rule, then you got to respect when you get tapped for it. Yeah. And that's what I looked at the play as. I didn't look at that as, that was a very methodical Tom Brady get down and slide kind of slide. Like, Flacco was trying to get as much as he could,
some extra yards,
and he paid for it. Yeah. That's the way I looked at it. And then I know I'm gonna be alone and strong on this again. But when he asked for the check at the end of that play, I was like, I'm done.
What he said, he was down check, please.
Check, please. He waved that one finger in the air.
Check, please.
I was done, fellas. So, hey, that's me, man. That's my take on it.
Yeah. I think it was an inappropriate hit, but, it's like...
Inappropriate.
He kind of baited himself in for it.
Did he get fined for that?
I don't know. I hadn't seen anything really come about it. It's been a lot of talk, but the other thing about it is it's been polarizing because the defensive side of things are saying like, yo, Flacco should have got down earlier. Mm-hmm. They say, they talk about how it's unfair for defensive players because running backs always come at them with the helmet first. So it's polarizing. But then all of the offensive guys are saying, no, that was a bad hit. Kiko shouldn't have done that.
That's trash.
Flacco didn't ask for that. He didn't deserve that.
That's so poor taste.
Yeah,
and hits.
So I mean, I'm not on the fence. I'm over there with the deep guys. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and it wasn't a major hit. That's the other thing about it. Like when I heard everybody talking about it all across the media and at the water cooler and everything, I was like, oh, I gotta go see this. I was like, oh.
You know what we need to do, man? Since you think it wasn't a big hit, we need to get you some shoulder pads and helmet and go get one of them head busters.
Hey,
and you reenact that hit.
Hey, we get it sponsored. we might be able to do something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't above that. I played football. A little bit. And that thing go ra-ta-ta-ta.
Yee. Wild action.
Live action?
Adrian Peterson, live action.
Yeah, he was. He did get live. He still got the juice. I told y'all last week.
How old is Adrian Peterson?
You know everybody age. Don't know how old he is. He about 63, ain't he?
Yeah, 63 is how old is it.
Yeah. He put it out there on him, though.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't mad at him, man. I was happy to see the boy running like that, man. It was a good look, and it was interesting watching the game, though. I don't know if I was cool with all them high fives and the whole handshake from the other team. You know what I'm saying?
After you get embarrassed, you gonna give him some dap the next play. It's like, come on, man.
Like, man, he just ran 25 yards on you, and you dapping him down. Yeah. I respect it, but it's just something about you know me being a elite PE All-Star.
Yeah.
You can't have that.
No friends while you on the court, on the field, I mean.
Yeah, no friends.
Yeah.
No new friends. No new friends.
Now, with you singing that, you got all the friends. You know what I'm saying? But AP got off, man. What he had, like 135, 34? What he had?
134 yards, I think.
That's balling. Yeah. You used to get that in PE, didn't it, ball?
Yeah. 3,000
yards.
3,000 yards a game.
Yeah. You was playing by yourself.
By itself.
Yeah. But yeah, that was a good game, man. It was good run. I don't know.
Well, who are they playing against actually?
The Buccaneers.
They're not.
Yeah.
I mean, I give them his props, but the Buccaneers.
Hey man, that's AP, man, and that dude was running, man. They knew that dude could still run like that. He knew that. I don't know what was going on with that New Orleans situation, but I'm glad he in a better one, and I hope it pans out where he can have another turnaround moment in his career. Because a lot of folks is already signing him off, basically saying, you know, that's where running backs go
to retire.
Yeah,
man, no, not AP, man. I think he gonna have him and Fitz. They gonna have him contending.
I think that's a good look. Fitz consistent too.
Yeah, Larry Fitz has been nice.
Yeah, man. Well, that's cool. That's cool. You know, he done came back. Hopefully he'll be able to sustain it without, you know, any other major injuries or anything going on, and he can basically have a bounce back season from a crazy injury.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Speaking of injuries, I mean, I know this is a different sport, but what's going on with the Celtics, y'all?
With Gordon Hayward.
Yeah. Yeah, that wasn't a cool one.
Yikes. Moment of silence for the injury.
That's not funny, man. I mean,
hey, it was not cool at all. That was ugly, man. Like, I couldn't even watch that, man.
But you can watch Flacco get power bombed.
Hey, man.
It's a gladiator sport, guys.
It's a gladiator sport, man. Two different worlds, man. And then Flacco, you know, I don't wish that on Flacco. Like, I don't wish concussions on anybody. I'm just saying. And, you know, not to go back into that segment, all I'm saying is you were straddling the fence and it didn't pan out.
Mm-hmm. They put you back on the other side.
Right. You know what I'm saying? It's like get down or stay up. You know what I'm saying? And you was like waffling, and the dude
put some syrup on you.
Yeah, he did something. He did to him. So that was my only thing with Flacco. I want to make sure everybody knows I'm not condoning people getting hurt or concussed or anything like that. I'm just recognizing when being slick backfires, and that's the way I took it.
When keeping it real goes wrong.
Yeah.
But
so
I mean,
the whole thing with Hayward, I couldn't even watch that, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like his foot looked like he was trying to walk off on his own. Man, that ain't right, man. I couldn't look at it.
That ain't right, man.
I could not look at it. I'm sorry.
Yeah. But y'all know then Kyrie is going back into Super Saiyan mode.
Yeah.
Kyrie. Like his rookie season at the Cavaliers. Yeah. No help.
Yeah, he's looking pretty prime time right now.
He got to, man. He got a lot on his shoulders right now, man.
But that's what he likes.
Yeah. Yeah. I can respect that. Uncle Drew, show and prove. Do what you got to. And, you know, thoughts and prayers to the young man's family.
Oh, yeah.
And him for his quick recovery, speedy, safe, and healthy recovery.
Oh,
you know?
Yeah, he'll be good.
Yeah, I like Gordon Hayward. Matter of fact, I didn't even know who he was until last year, to be honest. I'm not even going to lie. When he was in the playoffs, he was going off.
How many points he hit?
I don't know.
You supposed to be a basketball fanatic, and you didn't know who he was?
I didn't know who he was. But he can shoot. Like, he's a good player.
I think everybody in the NBA can shoot.
No, I don't know about that now. We're not. That could be a whole other episode. Like shooters, they can't really quite.
What y'all boy name is to be balling? That just got his championship last year with Golden State.
KD. Clay.
JaVale
McGee. Yeah.
JaVale McGee. Hey, all I gotta say is I respect that young man's campaign, and it was interesting how, you know, it worked out for him, man. Because they was going pretty hard on him with those Shaq and the Fools.
Oh yeah.
And then when he kind of fought back a little bit, and next thing you know, it was like hands off. And then he came out
with a ring.
With a ring.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
It was basically like, hey, let me show you. Instead of you, now I ain't gonna lie. He done had some funny Shaq and the Fools in the past, though. But I never looked at him like he was like, not a contributor. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's just like your boy, what's the dude? Your dude, Swaggy
P.
Yeah. Like, he done been on everybody done been on Shaq and the Fool before, but it did look a little funny when it was like every other series, you got a clip of JaVale on there. But I'm happy he got a ring too. That was a cool little thing to watch. And it gave you the ability to kind of root for the underdog.
Yeah, watch his growth.
Kind of reminisce.
Yeah.
That night he went home.
Because that made me think about, how you used to always score, 46 in
the 21 game.
In the 21 game.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, balling.
That night he went home watching all the Shaq and the Fools. Looking at his ring.
Yeah. Well, that probably was fueled throughout the season. Like, oh, okay. Shaq and the Fool, huh?
Who you think will win, him and Shaq play? Right now.
JaVale.
I ain't gonna say that, man.
Simple.
Man, Shaq is not human, man. That dude is.
Have you seen Shaq lately?
Dude.
He's shooting 3-pointers. He was shooting 3-pointers in a video, wet. But JaVale's still killing him in his prime, too.
I don't know, man. That's a whole nother kind of... If Shaq just rests on him.
Talking about lay on him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
JaVale's eating it.
I don't know, man. I can't see that one. I respect both of them. You know what I'm saying? I just don't know. I'm gonna back off that one. I'm gonna let y'all evaluate. Cause I don't think Shaq old. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know dudes older than him that get up and be at the YMCA 5:30.
The YMCA.
Balling. Shooters. Gun you down. Six-star recruits.
Yeah.
How many chicks they drawing from that YMCA game?
I mean, that ain't the point, man. You know, I'm just saying, like, they capable of getting buckets. You know what I'm saying? They producers. That's what this PE All-Stars life is all about, baby.
Man, Shaq, 45, man. Come on.
Oh, you think he can't make a layup? That's Shaq Diesel.
I hope he can make a layup. He couldn't hit them free throws. JaVale want to win. He'll just foul. Send him to the line every time.
Ooh, that was like not cool. That was like all in the shins, man.
And then tell him, keep the camera rolling for Shaq and the Fool at the free throw line.
All right, so we're going to just talk about, the Lorenzo in the room right now. Lorenzo Ball, that is.
You mean, what? Lonzo?
Yeah, that dude. Lonzo. Yeah.
Lorenzo's some rims, ain't it?
Y'all knew what I was talking about, man. I mean, you guys just recently saw him play, so.
I didn't see him play. I saw him dressed up in the Lakers uniform on the sideline, yeah.
Lonzo?
Yeah.
You saw him on the sideline. How?
Yeah, he didn't play when we saw him.
Oh, yeah, he's talking about live.
Yeah, he was there, though. But
he was in the building.
He was in the building, yeah.
Was his daddy in the building?
I ain't see his pops in the building, no.
Oh, okay. Cool. So, a lot of hype, a lot of notoriety around this young man. And, it looks like, it's basically got his head on the chopping block against a lot of his opponents, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And they ready to act on it.
Yeah.
They're ready to act on it. So
basically,
Yeah, he look like a primetime player, man, but you know he's a rookie, man. He ain't built for the NBA yet. And these guys, these guys are going at him hard.
Yeah. It's like all bets are off, and his dad is talking cash money.
Still talking, man. It's like
talking and talking and talking.
Yeah, you can't talk when Bron on the other side of the court.
I don't think Bron wouldn't have to do that. Bron wouldn't take that out on him, would he?
yeah. LeVar was talking about his kids. Well, he was like, LeVar was saying that his kid's not gonna be as good as LeBron, because they had to live up to the hype.
Yeah.
Which that's not even an insult, to be honest. But LeBron took it as an insult. Now, what's his name?
Mario.
Lonzo.
You got him messing the man's name up now.
Now LeBron's coming for Lonzo head too.
Well, so LeBron and then the gentleman Beverley, Patrick Beverley, right?
You said LeBron and Beverly.
Well, I'm saying now that's at least 2 on the list.
That's at
coming
least
up.
3 on the list.
That's more.
Simmons on the list too. Ain't he making dunk videos talking about him too?
Oh yeah, I did see that. But you said you could have made that dunk like in a 9-foot goal.
Oh, you got Joe.
Joel Embiid out there his head too.
The list is going on and on and on. You know what I mean?
Steph Curry out there his head too. JaVale McGee out there his head too.
Yeah, you just doing it up. What about the Kimbe?
Oh. No.
But I mean, so this dude Patrick Beverley, goes off and basically looks like he's bullying them throughout the whole game, like locking them down, right? But then like the next game,
he dropped 40.
Yeah, he goes off like what, 30 points or something like that.
29
points. Yeah, round it
like
up.
8 assists, something like that.
Yeah, so
he balling.
He come back and he hoops. But
man, you can beat Patrick Beverley though, can't you?
Hey, man, I did my thing on the court. You know what I'm saying? He all stars. I can match up just about pound for pound with anybody.
Patrick Beverley, I don't really like him. Like,
what you got against him, man?
Like, I don't talk trash, but like playing against Patrick Beverley, I feel like
you bring that trash out.
You trash talk him. You talk him down.
Yeah, like I try to cag that man. It's ridiculous.
What you do? Tell him to pull his shoes up.
Patrick Beverley really gets to you. He gets under your skin. He kind of like what the other guy name is. The Hawks point guard.
17.
Yeah, number 17. I can't remember his name. What his name is?
Dennis Schroeder.
Schroeder. Yeah.
Yo boy.
Yeah. What you got against that young man?
Dennis Schroeder?
Yeah.
I don't have nothing against him.
That was so diplomatic of you.
I don't have anything against him. I think he's a great young man.
But so everybody going at Drenzo and
Drenzo? Who is that?
The young man, the ball.
You talking about Lonzo Ball?
Lonzo. Yeah, Lonzo, man. They going there.
Man, you know he got brothers. You can't just be messing his name up because it's like, what is it, like 2 or 3 of them, man?
Yeah, it's kind of like Lorenzo, like the missing brother. Like, who is that?
It might be a Lorenzo Ball out there. And you just,
my bad.
He played tennis.
Hey, he's serious out there.
He got some balls too, them ball shoes too.
Yeah.
Hey, no disrespect intended, man. My bad. It was just a mix up of the name. All of them start with L. So, we gotta really see what's going on, man. See how this rest of this season pans out. I'm with you 100%. He a rookie, but it's just been a very enormous and irregular amount of hype and activity that surrounds this young man. And by all means, I applaud the father for being like a marketing genius. Like, he keeps their name in the mix of everything. And I was listening to some other shows where they were talking about, like, people are starting to look at it like, yo, nobody else's dad is
at the press
is
conference.
at press conferences or being interviewed after the games at these arenas.
Mm-hmm.
So what's going on here? So he's basically created a platform for himself to be able to promote his family, their brand, and people are adapting to it.
You know they got a reality TV show too.
Did not know that.
They do got one. It's crazy.
Reality TV show?
Is he as wide open on that TV show as he is?
In real life, yeah.
Wow.
That's LeVar.
LeVar, the star ball.
Yeah, I commend that man. You know what I'm saying? That's my phrase this session. I commend that man.
He said LeVar himself can beat Shaq. Wait, no, he said he can actually beat Jordan, didn't he? He said he can beat Jordan in a 1-on-1.
Right now?
Right now, he said.
Yeah, I probably right now, yeah.
What you mean right now?
What? You don't think MJ can hoop?
Yeah, I think he can hoop still, but it ain't MJ. Drop. Who that was? Russell? Did he drop like that?
Yeah. But I mean, he ain't got nothing but shoot the tray.
But
Shoot
LeVar-
the J.
LeVar.
He ain't going in for the dunk. I mean, if he dunk, it's just.
Well, they show he's still dunking though.
Yeah, but I'm saying he ain't gonna dunk just to dunk. Like if he dunk, he got a point to prove. Like that's like game point.
He'll probably dunk on LeVar. Try to dunk on LeVar every play though. He talks cash money. You know what I'm saying?
But LeVar not allowing that.
You done seen LeVar balling before? He a hoop.
Dag and hoop?
Yeah.
I think he was in the league. I think.
Oh,
Nah,
I'm
he
all off, man. I thought we were talking about the son.
He was not in the league.
He didn't go to the
He was not in the league.
He was a PE All-Star, baby.
Oh, okay. I thought he actually went for real.
Nah.
I think he played college.
Then he played
ball?
college. He averaged 2.2. He averaged 2.2 points a game.
Bowling.
So he was determined to get his sons out
Hey,
there.
he actually needs to be a guest on the show because he is the epitome of a PE All-Star.
That ain't right, man.
Hey, are we being real here or not? You know what I'm saying? Hey.
You said how many points he averaged a game?
2.2.
Why you saying 2.2?
He's the statistician over here. He was trying to stretch it. Can I round it up to 3?
Just because of that, I'm not coming on the show. I'm an elite athlete. That's LeVar attitude.
I ain't mad at him, man.
You got to give him love, man.
Y'all get y'all money, balls.
Wow.
Get y'all money, balls.
That's not. I don't even know if that came off any weird kind of way. I'm just saying, get y'all money,
I mean,
ball boys. That wasn't anybody?
No, it wasn't better neither, man.
Fellas, please go after your monetary earnings, build your wealth, and establish your brand and your business. I can appreciate your efforts.
get the bag.
Oh, that's all I had to say? Get the bag, balls?
Get the bag.
Okay.
No, not balls. Just get the bag, man. JR got him scared.
Bullying him to get the starting job.
You think he was at D-Wade High with no shirt on?
Hey, play me for it. Play me for it. Play me for the star position.
Come on, JR, man. Chill out, man.
Caught him slipping one night. After practice, caught him, grabbed D-Wade by his neck.
Hold on, baby. You can get the starting position.
Gave it to him. Bruh, man, you ain't tell me nothing about this, man. That man can start.
I wonder what that situation was like for real, though, man. Because the reports is talking about, he went or D-Wade went to the coach, like, hey, let J.R. Smith start.
When that happened?
That's what the reports, the recent reports is basically announcing it as. it was a decision made by D Wade or encouraged by D Wade. Maybe even suggested is the word they used in that particular report.
What y'all think really happened?
Hey man,
J.R. caught him slipping one night, going to his car.
With a ski mask on.
I want my star position back.
Hey, only way D Wade knew it was him. He had a ski mask on and no shirt.
No shirt.
Like, Bron, man, this dude, wow.
What's going
He was
on?
trying to
What
hurry
you
up
got
and
me into?
Trying to get in his car and dropped his keys.
Hey, it's like. He look around his JR.
Go on, JR. Go on, stop playing, JR. I'm going to tell Coach tomorrow, you can start. You can start.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. I don't think D-Wade ain't really care, though, man. It ain't messing with his money, you know what I'm saying?
No.
You know?
He didn't really care with the Bulls either, though.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't.
think
He
it
said
actually-
it wasn't his team. It was
yeah.
Jimmy Butler's.
It actually add years to his career because, you know.
Yeah, he can Ray Allen it out.
Yeah.
Just be a very specialist kind of player and gun him down when he need to.
Yeah. Make sure his shoes the right size, too. He'd be good.
Oh, yeah, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Don't be out there with the little feet.
But like,
Bud Light. What?
Bud Light. Did I say Bud Light?
It sounds like it.
Bud like.
Oh,
But like, is which lineup is more efficient? I think it's more efficient with D Wade.
Well, what's that? So that's gonna be Bron, D Wade, Kevin Love. What's the other
I don't even-
down low guy?
Tristan Thompson.
Thompson. And who am I missing? Shump.
No.
Shump don't start.
For real?
I don't.
man?
Well, I'm skipping the whole new people that's over
Yeah,
there. Like I ain't
Isaiah
get
Hurd
Isaiah
though.
Lowe.
Derrick Rose is starting at point guard actually.
Yeah, D-Rose.
Really?
Yeah, he been going off.
D-Rose and who was the two?
D Rose, Bron
No.
4, right?
D Rose. The lineup should be D Rose, D Wade, LeBron, Kevin Love, Tristan Thompson.
Yeah, that sounds right. So we're gonna do that same lineup and just throw JR in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. That it is a lot more effective with D
Yeah,
Wade.
it is.
Yeah, he just
Would you think that story is true now?
it might be a little bit truth to it now, man. That's
You know, I really don't think. I think their team is kind of unfair because that sounds like a.
Look at that bench.
That sounds like the East, the
They-
All-Star team.
it is basically
They still
minus JR.
they still got
Minus JR.
they still got Isaiah Thomas hurt too.
Yeah,
He's hurt.
Yeah.
What's going on with IT?
I think he got some hip problems or something
Oh,
that they're
from
trying
the-
to work from last year.
Last year.
He's trying to work on through.
I got you.
But I don't have a problem with it, like, cause that's what Golden State did last year.
Talking about they had the West All-Stars.
Yeah.
Only they could have got Russ on the squad, man. You know.
No. No.
They said, "Come on, Russie, come on over here, man."
Man,
I
they
wish
team-
I might.
They seem too happy to have him on the squad, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's that dude that he's got to be playing with the grimy dudes. Put him on a team with people that smile and he want to fight.
You said he would have been on the team with Barkley.
Oh, boy. Man, Barkley. Who else was like...
Karl Malone.
No, not Malone, but my dude from the Pistons.
Isaiah Thomas.
Rasheed
Rasheed
Wallace.
Wallace.
Man.
Yeah.
He would go down with the Brawlers. I mean, I would even say KG.
Yeah, Kevin Garnett.
We talking about JR though. You said everybody but JR.
I'm just saying, man.
Hey,
Hey, he does come through.
Hey,
sometimes.
If he hear this show, he gonna be at your house with no shirt on. I heard you say I wasn't worthy to be on the squad.
I didn't say that. I just said starting over D Wade. I don't know. Like he belonged with the Cavs. He earned his spot there. He didn't hit some pretty significant 3-pointers.
You could be coming out the garage. He knocking on your window. He could be chasing you down like Joe Budden.
All in the sunroof. Yo. Nah, man, I'm good, man. It's just.
Y'all think y'all can beat JR? Since you don't think he a real baller like that?
Man, see, you taking it a whole nother level. I'm not going to back down. I mean, it's
PE
PE All-Stars, baby. But what I'm saying is, in the scheme of things, I think the lineup without him is a little more sexy than putting him in over D-Wade. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it do look more All-Star caliber with D-Wade in there.
Yeah.
He look kind of like what he doing in there.
But it might be a game plan. J.R. Smith starting. Then when the teams put their bench in,
it could be the
D-Wade about to eat up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're right. It could be the switcheroo.
D-Wade and Isaiah when he get in.
Yeah. I think Isaiah might start when he come back.
Oh no.
I mean, what's the loss though? I mean, Isaiah
or
D-Rose.
Ooh, decisions.
I know, yeah.
I think both of them pretty strong.
Right. They got a good situation there if they can like get along and manage each other's. If the coaches can manage
their egos.
Yeah, their egos and playing time effectively and putting them in at the right times.
Yeah.
I think they can do it.
They might bust the clock plenty nights.
Yeah. And then, we're talking about all of that, but, we ain't really put the focus on Bron at all.
Yeah.
So that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
For real.
LeBron's going to eat regardless.
Yeah, but when you ain't got to, that's like that's a PE All-Star game right there.
Yeah. You
just act a donkey.
ISOs, everybody get an ISO.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. I don't even think they're running on offense. They just, it's your turn, bro. Your turn, D-Wade. D-Rose, your turn.
Get him. Nah, I don't know about Kevin Love, though. You think he can... I'm just saying, man, like... Because they played him out last year, in my opinion, man. Like, all of that talk about he ain't tough enough or he... it's like 2 years, maybe 2.5 years strong.
Bron do everybody. Bron always do somebody on the squad like that, though. Because didn't he do Bosh like that?
No.
Chris Bosh?
Yeah.
I don't think he did that. He was a little more mellow then. It's like when he came back to Cleveland, he was like...
The bully.
I'm the king. You know what I'm saying? The king is back! So he can do those things. But yeah, the little side talk that was going... Because honestly, I thought it would have been Kevin Love before Kyrie.
Yeah. You found out who ego was the biggest.
Yeah. And that ain't got to be a bad thing. It's just two individuals that want their own bigger slice of a pie. Yeah. One person wanted more Skittles than the other one.
Speaking of Skittles, Marshawn Lynch didn't have none. He ran out of his supply. Got angry on the field.
I think he should have gave the referee some Skittles for the game.
Share a little bit of the bag. Hey, have a few. Like the dude in the commercial with the Skittle pox. Is this contagious?
What did he actually do, man? I didn't really catch it, man.
It was weird, man. All kinds of crazy. I don't know. It was like, you watched it?
Yes,
It was just a whole lot
Marshawn wasn't even in it, really.
Right.
And then he came in kind of like to break it up.
And next thing you know, everything's out of control.
Cause like one of the referee was trying to talk tough, and he was like, "Nah, sit down." be humble. You know? And like,
To Marshawn Lynch?
K-Dot?
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So you talk to Marshawn like that?
Yeah, I don't know. That dude right there is on a whole nother level. He on another plane with that. All I know is I saw Marshawn kind of grab the ref, and it was like, oh, you know what I'm saying?
You messed up now.
Like, that's all kinds of wrong right there. Like,
the ref light flashing for his eyes.
The ref turned, boy, you don't know, you don't supposed to touch me.
and was it a white cap? I think it was a white cap that he grabbed.
Yeah, he threw.
So that was really weird.
Did he get fined or just suspended?
I haven't heard much else. He's suspended, I know, right?
Yeah, I think
so. I'm sure it was suspension with a fine.
I know. I heard he was practicing with a high school team.
Barilla?
I heard he right here running around with a high school team practicing.
I mean, he had started, like, since his retirement, his first one, he had been doing a lot of camps, giving back to his community.
Yeah, he's always been that guy that's active in the community, really, putting forth an effort to, help and empower his community and his surroundings. And it was never really portrayed that way
in the media.
Yeah. So I think that played a lot into why he handled the interviews and the press the way he was handling them. Your famous line.
I mean, I'm not sure, so I won't get fined.
Yeah. So that was crazy. But he went right back to the usual. He grabbed the ref or whatever, but you haven't really heard any.
Yeah, I'm not sure, so I won't get fined.
So it was just interesting.
Yeah, I'm just here, so I won't get fined.
Yeah.
Hello, what'd you say?
Yeah.
I know the reporters had to love.
Yeah, I'm just getting here, so I won't get fined.
Because just think about how crazy that looks. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody goes after the ref. They do in sly little slick ways, but like this was like a blatant grab. So, yeah.
It wasn't a blatant grab.
You don't think it was?
It didn't actually look like he was trying to protect the referee.
Yeah, he might
have been trying.
That's what it looked like again. It's like
it was a grab. I didn't say whether it was protective or not. I don't think he was trying to body slam him. I'm just saying, like,
that would have been hilarious.
Don't grab the refs.
Marshawn go to the ref, body slam him.
Why would that be hilarious, dude? That is not what I want to see. Like, I'm like, when you start beating up the refs, it's time to cut the sport off. Like,
but a lot of times the ref do be.
It's not WrestleMania. You remember when they used to knock the ref out with?
Oh yeah, with a chair.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, no, man.
What you saying, John? You saying sometimes referees need to be slammed?
Yeah, like the refs, they be in the touchdown. They be in their way, like their running path.
But many of them have gotten trucked as well. For real. Hey, man. Thanks for checking in to the PE All-Stars tonight. I hope you enjoyed the show. It was a lot of fun, and I hope you guys picked up that from the group.
But what if people are watching this in the daytime?
What does that mean?
You said tonight,
like. Oh.
It's nighttime right now, man.
It's nighttime somewhere.
It's also daytime, morning time. Somebody just waking up right now.
You're right, yeah.
Brushing their teeth.
I get that. You're right. You're right on. Hey, wherever you are, whatever time it is, wherever you at, thanks for listening to the show. And please go ahead and subscribe to the page, like our channel, and share your comments and feedback on the video. And we'll catch you next time, man. PE All-Stars. We out.